Okay, so you are back on 442 Media TV. I am Ohineba Yeboah. 442 Media TV on YouTube, 442 Media TV Facebook, 442 Media TV TikTok. Please subscribe to our page and then follow us for our subsequent videos. Ene enkoma me pese yedi ebre mu ye. Ekwan a yefa so a ye demolition exercises no. I've been talking about this for a while. So I think it is not over yet. So I had to, still create contents about it because I am not yet done with it. For how things are being, for the look of things, Mejidi said we are not yet done with that issue. So I still need to, talk about it. And until no one na me who said me bra Saddick Adams say me nkoma me di ye bi no. Ono so odina no atuma exactly as my point and I also ne view eko esi so I want us to listen to what he said. Then after that I have another one to add to. Let's listen to him.
Me am abet na haka bi say me pede am penny for a start omoye tina da bia me ba na me bo zuba baso no. But beyond the praise and the excitement aban editi krum enro me hu se kaswa mayor ono so nam krum a all my warnings ma hu se e be bright ono so enam a ono so ebubie ani bra ba efe but the fairness and say we will stick ne yaka biama obia.
Exactly.
We have to balance the stories.
Exactly.
Edan ya ebubu yi ye nyina ye ni age say ye clear waterways yi na ye de bulldozer nam ho na no Greater Accra Regional Minister ebenji amompe Paloma de no so ma me Paloma Demolition say oni Paloma beach wo no Laboma, sorry, Laboma Beach, Paloma de hotel, Laboma Beach,
Laboma Virginia too, Laboma Laba baby sir, yeah.
Yo kumasamba Labama.
Okay, Laboma, okay, Boma,
beach there. Pacho edan ye isi we ya ye bui. Pacho monhwe edan yi. Ye bu ni nyina agu. We e be 40 rooms. Question am ibu sa no pay ni say. Beyond bringing the excavators and the bulldozers, metumi aka based on hindsight say obia ni Ghana ha obesi sa edan we without papers. Yes, Ghana ni bia also onyemi ni no obia ni Ghana ha obesi sa edan we without enkrata bia. Sika ni bia ni ho a obenya sika pacha okọ ye TV ne so anako Facebook pesa me ne mudi enkomo kakra me ka no kra kire obi ani ho a obesi sa edan na ye bu na oni nkrata me kan nkrata me be koma kire mo nkrata in the sense say there is a seller of this land. You cannot tell me say there is not a seller of this land. Obi ani ho a wabodam me call the stages no obesori a no wakosi dan block dan dey see that asasi so acho say wutie me ya it nkrata number 1 whether there was an oral agreement or written agreement nkrata 2 obi ani ho obepeja dan we asi ho a MMDA emma me hu because a dan enye abenkwa kwa dey how many hours na ye moma yan kan no krenche ye ho. The entire yentumi solve problem ni nyina say bring the bulldozers. That is not the case. Obian who obe peja sa dan we yesi ho a municipal, metropolitan, district assembly bi enhu ye. Sa omo ti wo no, oman no ho. Ye na nam omo twitwa oman no. Sa wo hwa kwan mo fa so hyehye no a. Bibia ni ho ebesi wo ba bia obi nim. Ena obian who obe peja dan we yesi ho a obi ma ho so obaji konsum. Consume no so be obegye no ofira hemfie bi asase ne responsible se wasi dan da de make nyina obetimase me sha ase na bia obeka so obi aso de obetimasi but it is never possible to raise this building 2 blocks even foundation without the notice of nipa make come asemi the seller of the land MMDA consume obi ani obe peja dan we asi wa planning and building control officials enhu da omadwuma ne so omo nam aboten nti you cannot tell me say dan we nya 1 year dey this year nti say 1 year untumi nkofa area ha 1 year e chese esi yi wadi say you out me point na say wadwuma ne say wo say wo nam aboten na o monitor every available vacant land any so obi sit down unauthorized area na say 1 year me fa say that way 1 year average e be e bro
dan dada
wo de fa ne sa
no mo sibi aka hunti dan yesi wache
ma dwi mo no say 1 year and that way ye dey see na say obi wo municipal assembly planning control unit na say onhu ya sa office no eni se nipa ba kokora te ho 3 say planning control for ne say omo onhu dan no ya nton asase ama obi a obi sorry ya no ba you see there is no vacant land in Ghana since 1980s mo ho enti na bi ho enu free ho na ye call lands commission and planning institutions say wasi apata ketewa bi na woni wabusu adamu da ye make kan ubehu
na wonka container
processes are obefam ansa na watimi to foundation wo de anwea begu asase so no enti sa processes we no enye single room na papa na siesi wo enye tra ha hwe ho wasi almost 40 room 2 story and esi ho enye dan hu eye building na eso atimi akọ through process obi sa nipa processes 5 year makan obi ase wo ehu
well yes, this is the case. This is really the case. Obi ase enti we hunu ana. So were you sleeping? Who are those people that have been sleeping on their jobs? Medical can some way me previous videos nibi when asafo kono demolition exercises no e course e kind na before sana me be kasa asem no na e yade a ma observe ade we for long time, although there are some cases, there are some moments, there are some situations aban no efa ekabi and I say oni ebinimu din fairly. There are some situations aban no compensate binum eno nti e hodie aban no eba na sa na kyerese esese ogine tu esa aban na gine nsempo se eba na se or compensate ebinum no sa na oye no se de ese no. Now we will ask ourselves say eba na se ni bi mo de ayete say ye de emiemia omomene no na kyerese onom no omudi fa na eho enna asem no ehye kyerese ebinum na ya na ye ase ye ni omundi ni ye no omode aban na ohun se esese oma ebinum compensation and our compensate binum no eba na se ni binum de ya na wo masem na be ye different eno nti eno na aban no ehunu no se eno de onum differ na because meaning say in our constitution no in this constitution 1992 constitution no the minimum say say obi efa asase bi te saa obi kotena ba bia eye unauthorized saa na dia even at some point we term it as or we categorize it as a criminal offense. So enhwehwemuni bi ekire say eya na ebinim ho a omoye unauthorized, so like they are illegally occupying those spaces. Enti eno no menya entiase wo ho. But here is the case. Who were in charge to allow those things to happen? For how long? What were they doing? This is my point. This is my problem. This is my worries. One na ye won said to take action. The dada no. But near to your moka. Minim say enyuma ni bebre, aban enyuma ni bebre no. Say do baby na yentua binom ka. They do demonstrations. They send signals to the employer. Say untua e ka yenkwa adwuma. What you say? Now, say safo ya ye o masede say o mohwe say things are being done accordingly. Safu we mono say ono man hwa anya o masedia. When you are blaming the investor and whoever occupying such unauthorized areas or places, no, esa will blame your office no scam. My observation ni bi ne say enkofo a onum ehwe Ghana entoto yeso ni bebre no ewo enyuma ministries ahodo no bebre na nkasa are not fit for the job. Yeah, a lot are not fit for the job. And nti kwan a yefa so a ye appoint na ye employ enkofo bi into some institutions and offices no. So be na say aban no appointing no and say why employ no into the public sector, any of the public sector institutions ni mu bia mu a obenya sa akwanya no a na ne hu afi ne ho ade e no the ethics and then the professionalism of Najuma all ye no. So anytime obonsa na akoye party to party enti ono baby call ye adwuma no the party e didi ne ti ama ne hu afi say the nation is bigger than the party no. Most of them, they are observing, no. When some people get the opportunity to occupy some positions at these, various institutions, no, working in the name of Ghana, Piano, now on the party, blood, no party influence, no, din sembia and sem father. Because Niama we is sini bebre no, yanko no, na akoye party some influence in it and our party some interest in a kofa sa unprofessionalism it is hyper. So my point is enkofu bebre aban no e appoint woman as a president and whoever appoints some of the people at these various institutions no. Now me fan say KME me de KME yasema kan ha. Say obi abo structure esi baby say ye flooding area and I say a ye unauthorized places be to say any flooding is the case though, but maybe to say kwan ho and I say baby a blocky some street be ana be to say make us say oh by be about 4 months ago at the end so say be a 1 year, that means o predecessor didn't do his job well. Made it to me say uye obi a uye qualified, uye mature na ote leadership asipa dia ontimi nka nkyere me say wafa machines keke na afa oma omo soja ne hwan say ye de kwa operation no nko asa keke sa na wawie. To me me gidi say wono sa no, you are not really getting the point. Eya office a wo be occupy for na tina ho na enuma bi wo ha ankoyi enti blame wo office ho ni bi ka ho. In fact, Ghana we have a long way to go. Ghana has a long way to go. I won't lie to you. Ghana really has a long way to go. Yes, because oma fa yenuma ejo so mine din mu for no. Metumi aka pain se pe niema ya na yehuhu wo system ni mu no. Enkoye. Eda no me kan say we na e kire se wa ba na say wo office mu no. De wa fafo be yeto ho no. Baby a obekom na obi de paper aba. Penny we ne ma me akonya say. Penny we ne. That is why ya kan say dua no ebe pra etire no nso yenhwe ho asem nka yi etire no yeti head of institutions no leadership no enti ne ye complain bebre because once me fan say wo aban no tumi kra wonsa no de ade biara a eye corrupt a wo china wo ya we say onipa foforo ba obeba ba be say no onye sa na office na ethics no tie no the ethics of your job no wa wonim say nye sa na tie no men allow Nemum mumma advice. Men allow. Nemum, you should rather advise whoever wants you to involve yourself in all these things. Advice omo, direct omo, mumpe baby to say, enko say, nena sefo. E come with you man. And then they say, oh, was our office, and then one show we nyina nyana said yes. Na so china wuni ho. Na obi fufro ba, obi fufro awa be. say na near would do when kind of wabayato. Yes, dear, oh, catcher and say, I didn't see baby. It could be say, unim hoshe, and now unimumpa. Said the mama can say, ignorance of the law does not make you an innocent. What I say, but no crass and pan say, a junior dimumuno. Say, ubi ignorant and power at the end of the punishment, edema ubia yedi carbon and kaye ba kumi no miensano. The yem morning kaye da unim sadiano. Ne punishment ain't me yepe. Say punishment ko yepa wo yes adiano. In fact, when tias ye wo form. And can't run am boa. Nemum no, there are some times or ha, mama notice. The one man who notice there, and also one some kind different from say entina and the normal the entina any ye man sheye. Na ye to ye bo structure neoma na ne ka ne say because ye de neoma kwa adwendwenem ye be hyemra enti na bi o ha ye de call parliament na ono mabobo ho akosi say ye be so emra na ye be hye no ahwe wo akoniansa nyina so ye be raise some concerns bi wo emra na ye de beba ni nyina ho ye wia ansa na ye approving of finally tio. So until ye be even the constitution you say per se ye amendments ye de call parliament na ya tena so near bobo ya battle on it near raise concerns I would in case honorable Sekopane say and I be speaker of parliament in case say Sadio you will be a cotton the board here unim say na ubi for so abe kanta no it just say yes enti almost or mobile raise concerns I would wear into to create my da ho a bit my happy and any mo binom ye near tweet and to create what no na ya subsection ni nyina kama na ya finalize and sana ya team ho say emra ya shini emra no bekum na nye just one line name e one sections because incidents happens in some different forms so you consider that different forms are incident esifa so e happening na ye hu how are you be summarize no na ye grouping no na afi ya officialize no as law. Eno nti nkofo a wonom bedi ye nyuma ne bebre no saa nimdiye ya memedi di nkomo ya me kaka ye ho no ebinum nipi. Eno nti onya beye leader de a me ka kire wo mesremu bebre hwe yese wo fiti ya ne mra no saa asem we member bedi saa nkomo we dako. Eno nti ne wo soja aban ene wo democratic governance nso no because ye hwe hu se soja aban no edu ba bia na nipa no de ne koko no a ne bofu na ye neoma at the end of the day na etieti binum fa ahode so okaka am say na skofu we mu tan aso masi dabi ene man hu se dabi saade a sa anye ye nananom kwan no fa no ahini esom no de a anase na mamuo ne te a ene instead of soldier ban no yankon democratic kabina min kabi na emu bu adwen but amanfo bi at the party colors social media so no mo hye kutuba wa mo ani anye den de Ghana de wa mo ani anye den de Ghana de when you have better leadership responsibility as one de you ready nyesa wo ba na ye ntoma ne na sefo no na sa atra yes a heavy load and a fast one especially when you are a leader for this country wa fa load ankasa enenti as I say wo be ba no won so te de wo ba baby a wo ba dwumadi a wo be fa so a enkofo no se ne wo musu ne wo ba te nyina no isa won so bo a wo ho enti nyesa wo ba ya na wafa tumi no na eso abati na wo de ye ne a wo pe because you think aban tumi maka asem we mesense so a ene na mo democracy na mo practice no what is the essence of that? Yes, what is the essence of democracy now mo practice no? So what I say, and there should be some substance of democratic behavior in these situations. Sa ankobane sa men hunu ne sa dia. Na me nya ne omayi. Yeah, na me nya ne omayi. Nenti de me hunu ne say, wona odi edwuma ne bebre no, they are not fit for the job. So me the way I see ye ne omabi no, they are not fit for the job. Sure. Yesi uni eni mu die no na wo de takashisa There be like she said there be it should be in a lawful state. Massage way. Na ya fast track it processes no mum. Because sometimes there are so many things are your system ni mo ya na too slow. And instead of taking the law and then doing things in your own way, it should have been this way rather. Then we should find the rightful process, the massage form, but to fast track things. So the bear in delay one so time and no. For 5 papers back. See, we have one process my fast why because time near within 2, 3 days, 4 days, I see it me make a decision. The honor and crata and tiase and commodity and kitamudi bibia is being properly done. And until the able ni done, which now but the can't jump and say, oh yeah, on the kind of betche, one fan say, Utum bibia is, properly saved. And until the way you see a year new maybe no, it is still questionable. It is still questionable. Man can't have a boy. Share a do baby an uncle Fontiasi. Say Ghana for dear, one fatagashi, na titru near mamma for, in your mamma for near him. Or my son day and as if so much a day soon. No crane and say, baby a woo no, baby a woo that woo winning indeed ye. And untia. Ubia ni wa woni omodini ya omobeye sada. Muntu yamamu notice 3 months time muntu and one no way. How dare you? Yamamu notice 3 months time muntu and one no commonesi. Nti after bedroom said 3 months na so no ebi o na bia pan ka ebi wa 3 months exact no kra na fine. Onya ba na dwen na say o ma notice o ma prior notice and na 120 wo waso ode. Unye leader. Enemre mu ya ye practice democracy no. Unye sa democratic leader ni bia. Yeah. Yentie ni ye wa ha. Unye democratic leader. Uye bia military leader. Unye democratic leader. Now, at the country America say unye democratic leader and say, it was your responsibility. Say, ebra hu say ha ya ja ya de ayese ya de base and a high flooding area near there. One cop and commodity mu yentia. Ubusa ho kwan fa so mu see the nsi time come see no. For ntini ana ye call for papers, documents no. Ye pe documents no dia confirm say ye den e fa kwan be so ne dia hwehwem. Hwamu no mu hu bon mu wo ade abaye ya enni kwan se na yesi ho. Because ye person ye take action on say ampa say oma omde ma no na omni to me no omde ma mo ya kromfo. So omo nya kromfo a omo free hen. Omo adwuma ne sen to me be no omo wo. Ye wi ana omo so ya hold omo responsible. Eno ti ne ye gin krata no nso so. Enye se wo de krata na e ba me hu say you dip him say na ampa usi ye ne go fu bi nim na apem ho. On say e basa na corruption na ye ka no. Mo nso mo so corruption na so because unim ono mba hwehwe ne oma bu bi on be hu say oh yeah ono obi kwa wo officer no ya asmesi o. Ono ni ema ye kwan date say ni say okay. Ene o de ya mam 6 months. Eno ano no. Say nipa na ye o ma kwan yes ana amanum se na enye kwan ye nko holding responsible. Say bia obetena adwa so no. O ma obi si dan si bia na enis kwan say si. And it is used to analyze and answer why you ban you ye do work to 6 months. Just to set an example for ono na asamre no ho no say any ono so de o ye bia no. Enye party sem anya sa o chena obi ba. Embra ni onse no ti say na bi so say chairman won to me case no. Ya che no ye cheche nkofo aye nkofo ma warning. Yes. Don't touch us. Ye ba said ye be ya monso mo be nyama so. Me wa na Ghana for bre. No be Ghana ni anya ni sika akra ko ye investment mo na magigi ni sika from office a chese mo go to me sem bama na CSC ho. From that same officer and ono ni ho a obi aba na o say nipa this office ni to me ba be di say adwuma no. Say nipa no office You guys don't fight yourself. You don't deal with yourself. So munya to me say mo be di adwuma ma ya. You don't fight yourself. But you fight the citizens because most Ghana to me no mona sa time the crowd. Come on, this is not fair. This is really not fair. Yes, you can say or say you are nisu mpuna na wo huna die ye e de yi unyonko de. Na sebi akamfo be baby anasante baby om say edam ye bo aye bo free. Yesu ananyankopon asem say obebu aten na temu no de be free na sorry fie. No credit say you first clean yourself to set an example. It is leadership by example. But near me we actually corrupt character, corrupt mentality. Corrupt character, corrupt mentality. Number one, ube tu ubia, mube bubu saadi na emra kwanso musema shishim onfan kranta amra ubia na hopon mu bia ese mubusa na no asem. Number two, se mo office no enipa bi abada a o ma sa atumi na eye office na sede mo mfa ho asem haw ni bi. De obedi ade na obae wa anya ne omayi enu nti mo hunu de mo ne be ye ene office no so should bear the consequence and answer the problems ni bi. Say or you see ni dan nko aje say usu say o man to me abedi wo nti. No, I don't think that is right. And it is also not fair, and it is a disrespectful act. Very disrespectful. Very, very disrespectful. Say, Ube catch him, say to me na be doing some say na buying to me be doing something. Then you come and destroy someone's property like that. Yet the mrane fairness engine na to change. Say disrespectful. Adintia. Difference about Montemana say Ghana to me na yet appoint to be doing some kicking. Be a one-on-one. No. You dare not touch any panaja body. Buying to me be doing some. If you do some now, would you bully misano? And how do you know I'm saying? You chrome hanamon. Nipa do na ntini me bia sentina eja ye amafo bukata ye so be presano ale na wo protecting ni ono no wa be mo ono ye niam ayense esu se ndi ese mbuma ni kuso na mo hunu na ndi ono no ye project ne ngwa ana ese mo yesa ese mo no mo so you are not fit for mo so mo jobs no e ye hunu na keke na mo de o mind to me be hunu na nkofo kwa say wo to me ne wa no anka yen so ye be busa mo niam pa because that is not right. Secondly, to me na bedi wo kwan se wo ba be take sa action obi anka say ma yenye kroni yi baby a nneoma nkoyi no ma yenkokle na yen fa nneoma ntutu yi but no kre say even in your vision, in your dream to take or to embark such project no such move no kre say as I say mo pe ade kra mo kwa akobubu ana ankofu kra mo kutu mo ese munya baby ma wo. No kwen se mo betu nkofo se o mate baabi a eni kan se o mo ye onotora na asefo na mama mo no pra notice say e da se o mo ntu ana manta wodo se o mo fa mpe baabi e do about us our friends nkofo nse ohia o mo meto aba decide o man na o man no mo na echechire de. That is why I make say se utimi pe baabi ma o mo because no mo nyina na echechire ga na man no wo no mo ni baabi partner nti na o ma be tenetena ho e wa said ye se wo bo a wo mo pe baabi ma o mo se munnim sa ade a because munnim se munnim. But at some point, mo for Ghana for us one thing. Still, yes, two wrongs can never make it what? Let us be. Someone amukra musa ni mranu. And I'm shebramai. I said, Munye, experienced enough. Set situations like who leading or former sword then. Still, you still need to keep on your toe, be on your toe. So Munim said, yeah, Namobe Lucy focus, Namaya ni and Sempata, and also Yanakwayon. And Timade said, Yana say, Enema mehunini. Omo ehodi a public positions no be brino. Omo ye adwuma on behalf of Ghana, Emma Ghana for no. Emu edodo na no enti omo adwuma. Na omo nye fit for omo jobs no. No kra ne say omo ye fit for omo jobs na. So omo ye fit for omo jobs na. Enka enema ye huni ye hu. Yeah. So the reason why I obema will be the documents will project crow to set down you say one ban then say ya na ye denti na omoka say wo documents are go fabra. So what I say and it say more documents na say moko faba Mr. Saddick in common me o kan asem bi o say dan bi na asase bi na ban bi o mo di kan to 1922 there about and na akofo nso ba o san be ye another compensation payment. Still, na asase no for no asa akwa akoto ama nkofufufro. Eno nti sebe prediasa. Eno na ye ka se omo de man nkofo sa na eya omo offices no omo way. Offices no workers na ya omo tete ho penifo omo tete ho no. Ya na omo way. omo gye land na omo tua compensation no omo ye den ewo ho. 2 baby a yetua compensation dada de me ma dwene mu no omo aton ama nkofo foforo abusua na ton nti ye se abusua no ye hye omo na omo refund nkofo omo de omo gye omo sika obra aban na ma omo compensation omo ya awe no ese ye ma aban no poa nkofo a omo fall to these victims no na abusua no refund sika no emma victims no. Because here is a case say unim na woka say jai victims no no money abusua no mfa omo nkokota say yen hyehyɛ mu saa na aye ne dia in this case mene mpanimfo Ghana mpanimfo enti ase we enkofa. There are some issues that a fast track but we should at least make it back because aban no cry ye witness at the ma ne wa fall victim say ye tua compensation here we e won krate. Yes, I hear any. Yes, I be ye second compensation. We year we mu. Eno nti mo bom trimu po say. E wona na aban no aforce. Aban no de mrakwan so. De afa mrakwan so aforce. Wonum say eno nti ese o mo refund we mu sika mu. No aban no wafa na sase. But ese o make sure say na ese say ye de to man ne ono so fall a victim an onim no. Ono so enya na nti hono nya aban no na ekofa sa aka no. Na emum ese say o force land owners no. Omo de as acclaimed, land owners na say omuntua ne omo ama na be ye project no ka say enemu na eso omko dem a eso omdem whoever sold sade no eso dem a na office ye nneoma say yanka nsem hunu nyai say ye de nneoma to say ya but we dey obehum na aban no aka say masa omo eton ma na ya mo compensation tie na omo nkoka say aban no ye say ya nsem hunu nyai because aban na no ye witness to a situation we direct prime witness to this situation. Na so stand aside, yini hu from say no mo nkoka dia. Sa ban na eja wo ne o man mu fo na ani. Akoto say nipa mi no kwa dia wa na ade man mu ba. E na ba akọ kwekosisi na ade. Wantimi am fight anyi ade na ma say we na ade na mese me de ma no. Ti krache wo fama no. Antimi an aban the head of sa nipa ni mi no. Wantimi am make good judgment. Ayi we ni say o mi no fa nkofe so dia. Say wa anya eja papa. Enti if this is how things are being run there, any no so purely bad. Until one now critical your positions in the no. They are really not fit for our jobs now. One kocheche e boso no. Obinzo bones a party colors party interest. Na or the akotena office be. No the akotena a juma bimu. Na or the din sema ope. Na Ghana e sofa. Ye Ghana for ni di bully. Oko kan will be say Ghana for us what because ye mfeni ntino. Ye mfa takashisa there be. We are in democratic governance. So we should act democratically. So we leader Takashino what the be but as a would kind or become was a first 10 count or first and first. Or become was a first and first. First and say, you ever see a good to have for you ever see a good book while we die. Nemuno. Well, your amount notice say time say I say we you nyoma. But before then no, because this is our brand person. A brave way to brave way provide the documents. Because be a waka chain or say asase me amede enya me be hu we kra na nti e den na afiri mbeka se ajem nti o start sa stories we dey na akofa compensation we aba say enie fa wo documents nyina abra senka documents no mun nyina so mfa make decision an ka monka say or raising the consent no enka monka say ne on fa the documents mra by the time mo be opin do ama ne say enie fa wo documents bra no then it means you are now going to sit with him to find solutions for the situation. But I don't just say I know or the documents banner say no if I'm for rightful channel some no this year and chese mumbu no not just a mokrana or time being an amodico make it a hack. But for the whole thing to end well, no dear. Mupe say hono mode yadi here because if you have a senior and I will ensue. Good. And it's any day basso. But for say on so investment why and then coming kwa say obi and a bunu kwase aka nti room nti o man should do something to fight for him. Nemum say your mine mufo na mine dwuma ku mpanimfo ni bi na omo so anyo modwuma yedi a ene modwuma ku na mo appoint o na kofa ka beto mo so eye esimusi de ese mo mane nipa ne sika nti na compensation ebem anase bia bia wo no eye rightful ownership ade a wo no waye na ade aban ni ho asem na emum afi de aban be hia e de aye bibi nti esese no so aban etua ne ka wo ne project ne investment awaye eno so nti enema at this particular situation, within this particular situation, and also you compensate. So these compensations must be demanded by different form of situation. But baby, I'm interested what pa you say. Ebra aban nim se hoye aban na sase. Na nipa na beye ana wa be occupy ho. Na aban ne pese otu no. Baby, I'm interested when ye. E hoye aban sase kra na. Enhyehyɛ ye pa ne leadership character papa mu no. Aban no eye se wo ho nipa bi wom no man kwan no ye saa project ne dia aban ekon no abeye wo kon ne bi. Untimi mfa utumi no nko an ne nipa ne ni. Na emum se wo de wa yemie. Wa botoyem onim de onti ase ye papa. As a good leadership habit, you should find solutions. You and the victim no should, join together, come together and find better solutions. So the our citizen also ne only ya woni mo on say na brabo because ba say obey your citizen na brabo yi. That's it.